Greetings, my people. It is Sunday, July 10th, and that means it's time for the Khorum Coast Revenue and Share Show, y'all. I realized I didn't have one last Sunday, but I had just done a payout, kind of end of the month thing for the land for 3 days before that. So I was like, what's the point of doing one with only 3 days data on the land kind of thing? So sorry if y'all were hoping to tune in last week, but I really didn't see a point making it. But anyway, without further ado, let's move on to what the land has generated so far in July. So you see over here, you can see when I pulled the money out from last month, and yeah, it was on the first is when I yanked it out, but you can also see here that the payouts for the day come that morning of. So on the first, when it paid out, that was actually what was generated on the 31st for the land. So that's why that's why I took that out. So our actual first payment's on the second because that's the income that's earned from the first. They always kind of pay a day ahead or something like that, I guess it is how you would say it. So anyway, or is it a day late? Hell, I don't know. But whatever. On the second, we got 294.65 ped. On the third, 116.86. On the fourth, we got 92.45. On the seventh, we have 64.68. On the 8th, we have 70.51. On the ninth, 119.03. And on 10th, 88.88, which brings us to 847.06 peds for the month so far, which is kind of sad because, as you also notice, my Arcadia Moon deeds haven't paid out at all. They paid out on like the first, but they haven't paid out in like over like 10 days. So that's not a good sign on the old Arcadia Moon right now, y'all. It was bumping. Now it's not. But anyway, that's fine. I'm here for the long haul on that too. So let's go over the land data and I'll show y'all what it looks like in case you didn't see last month's end of update. And you'll see what the new Khorum Coast data looks like thanks to the help of Sen Melbus. So let's go on to that. All right. So here is our data for the land. I have it on a spreadsheet that I've also made public now. If you want the link, I've made it available on Khorum Coast Discord. That way y'all can come on here, check your globals, make sure none are being missed in the tracker, make sure I didn't miss any, because that's also, human errors happen, y'all. Even though Sven Melbus right now has helped me get this to tables and pretty much just taken a lot of the work out of it, there's still human error involved in a few things. It's just part of this, and I apologize. But you can use the link, come on here and check everything, check to make sure your globals are tracked by the tracker. If they were missed, submit a screenshot. I'll still give you credit for any globals that were happening on Khorum Coast that Entropia Life may have missed, because that's where I get my data from. So you see, got a nice little bit all the way through here. And we got our mining globals over here on this side. And then over here on this little area is where the land area income is. You can see our payouts and the total value that the land has earned all in one nice little sheet right here. But then the cool thing that Mr. Sven taught me is how to make tables. So over here, now we have a table set up so that you all can see what your stuff actually is. Like, I don't know if you have the ability to click this. You should when you're here, unless you don't, and then I can open them all up. But it'll show you what creatures you hit. Like well, hell, let's go to Sven's anyway. Look at that. Look how professional and nice and clean and neat that is. With like the total globals for the land so far, what the land has generated, like hunting wise. And then you can see here, like, oh man, I've got 587 peds of globals, or a Strander's got like 1.77, K basically. So he's already got himself 3 shares, and you can easily check that now, and that's pretty cool. And then over here is the mining, where you can check it, check your little mining claims and all that, make sure it's accurate. That you got your little claims, man. I think that's pretty neat. All right, so that's where we're at right now. You can check your shares, see what you have. I normally would go over every month and like tell y'all what there is, but I don't have them like linked yet to be able to have them like how Nick has his mining here, and then over here he's got hunting globals too. I don't quite have those linked together yet. I'm not sure how. I might make a sheet where there's like a player total or something for each one, and then like the data from this table, and this table is linked to yet a third freaking table. I don't know, but I want there to be values that you can eyeball instead of just differences. I like that there's two different ones, but there needs to be a combined data to record your share. So I will try to get that figured out. Even if I straight up down here have to like type your name and then be like, oh, it equals this page from that, blah blah blah, then I can do that too. We'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna mess with the tables a little bit because I'm sure there's a way to link this data and that data into here, like do like a sum kind of equation, some crap like let's see. I'll watch. This is how I even do it real fast. C3 plus G. 310. All right. So G3 would have been. Oh, see, yeah, it's gonna make it different because as I click and open the table, y'all can see that it changes the value over here. So I'll have to figure that out. Or maybe at the end of the month, we'll just have to do manual math and add your shares because it's not gonna record from that to read that with a basic formula that I know. So anyway, also the cool thing here is y'all can check your bounties too and see what's also been claimed by other players so far. Make sure that's accurate. Make sure nothing has been missed that I didn't see on either the Discord or the forum. You can see if like, oh man, that item was already claimed, so no reason to post that. Like if you go and you loot the Scott and Barlow, sorry, Ostrander's got his name on that. Or like the Bullseye 4, Sven claimed that sucker on the first. Y'all can check that kind of stuff now. You can see the little mine, whatever's been going on over here at mining and all the little bounties paid for mining. Like Jade's been racking them up, and I gotta pay Jade for these strong boxes in these maps when she makes it back to Arcadia. So you can also double check that, and it'll help me keep track of like, hey, I paid you when you found it, that kind of stuff. So data is definitely getting more advanced here at Khorum Coast, and I'm excited. Overall, I've been kind of taking a step back from the land on promotion wise and whatnot, and trying to get more time spent growing the game as a whole. So I do apologize that there's not really a lot going on. I have Loot the Most set up for Wednesday coming this week, so y'all come out for that. We got ourselves a 50 ped first place prize, no entry fee on Wednesday at 20:30. So come on out to that and have some fun. But like I said, I'm just kind of focusing this month on helping promote the game as a whole because migration is kind of a bitch to compete with y'all. It is rough. I don't even know if the lights are gonna keep on like with what we're making here at Khorum this month, unless I figure out how to do something different and maybe get all energized to do an event. But right now I've got other things going on. I've been talking to like news people and trying to promote the game instead of just my one little land, because that's given me time to kind of grow the game for all of us and see the bigger picture versus just doing Quorum for this month. Because I figured, yeah, I could spend some extra time here, but would it really truly 100% change things with like 2.0 weapons dropping on Longtooth and shit? Like, what am I going to do to compete with this and make it like that until Luke gets fixed? Or I could just get some new players in the game and help spread the word. So that's why we did that and went that direction. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in this week to the Khorum Coast Share and Revenue Show. Or the Khorum Coast Revenue and Share Show. Sorry, sometimes I get those kind of backwards, but appreciate you tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And by all means, like, come out and visit the land. Come out and visit Khorum Coast, where you can earn the most. Thank you again.